Hello and welcome again to AA Home Gardening. Today is the 28th of December and it's snowing. Yes, it is. So I'm outside in the garden. It's snowing. And my plants are covered in snow. So this is a cherry tree that's in the snow. It's just coming down. It hasn't settled much yet. So that's a plum. That's another cherry there. And everything is covered. This is one of my blueberry. And it actually started having new leaves, new shoots. Everything was coming out. I think it was a bit confused and thought spring was coming. Now it's going to get a shock because now there's snow. You can see leaves. Everything was coming through. So that's my blueberry. That's another one over there. But look at those passion fruit vines. We had snow, we had frost, we have everything, and it's still going. Still going. You can see a nice ripe fruit up there. So these are the flowers. These are not the one that we normally use to make drink. You can still use these to make drink, but these are the flowers one. I've tried these. They're not as strong, not as nice as the normal ones that we're used to in Jamaica. So these are also called passion fruit, but these are the flowers. And then there's another blueberry here. This one, last year it got damaged from the winter. So an entire branch actually were cut off. So all of these were cut off because they got damaged last year. So I did put on a lot of wood chips. So hopefully this year they won't be damaged and I won't lose any of the branches. Then over there, there's my sunshine blue. Can you see the contrast? It still have loads of leaves on because it's an evergreen tree. But the snow, it got so heavy from the snow, so I had to use something to brace it up. So what I did, if you can see, I had a stick here because it was falling over from the heavy snow. So I'd literally just take a stick, put it on, put it there to help brace it because, you know, it's a very compact plant. So if there's any snow or anything, the weight just brings it down. So it's still loads and loads of leaves. It's not going to lose most of these leaves because it's an evergreen plant. So you probably just lose one and two. And then you can see the polytunnel have snow on and the snow is still coming down. So there's my plants. I did cover most of them with wood chip or cardboard because the winter here is very unpredictable. Sometimes I have mild ones, sometimes I have harsh ones, and I can't afford to lose any of my fruit trees. So this cherry here was covered with wood chip and I have some added cardboard on to protect the roots as much as possible. Even though, you know, cherry will survive outside in the weather and things like that, I still protecting it somewhat because they're in pot and sometimes the water don't get drained as much as possible and I don't want any root damage whatsoever. These are just asparagus. So these are just covered with wood chip and cardboard for extra installations. As you know, snow is good because snow is an insulation for them, funny enough, when the snow builds up. So this is my apple tree. That's my apple tree that I've been doing a lot of grafting on. So coming spring will be the test. It seemed like most of them have taken. So coming spring, you will see the different varieties that I have on this one little apple tree. So I have loads of different apple and I actually have a pear grafted on it as well. I did 2 different types of grafting on this one. So coming spring, you will see how many different things are on this one little apple tree. So you have that one there. Then we have the Arona berry. Arona berry is not the nicest tasting fruit, but it is so nutritious. So I didn't have a lot this year because it's the first year, so just munch on them. If I have plenty next year, I just make jams and things with them. So that's my Arona. Very cold tolerant plants. So lots of plants in the garden while the snow is falling. been covered with the white stuff. So that's just tayberries I think I was trying to root. So they seem to have taken. I can see green buds and everything going on. I have loads more cherries and raspberries and tayberries that I started rooted for next year. And then the thyme is still green. Lovely. And then I finally got round to trimming my tayberry bush, so I can see I took most of it off. But look at this nice surprise in the middle. So if you look all the way through at this plant there, in freezing cold, still green leaf, still standing up, that's an avocado. I did put some compost in here, and there was an avocado seed, and from the middle of November we've been having some hard frost. Now we're having snow, and the avocado tree is still standing. So they're much harder than you think, because I haven't done anything. I haven't protected. As you see, it's open. It's in the open here, and I've been watching it from the first couple of frosts, and it survived. We've been having snow from early this morning, and it's still standing. So that's my avocado growing in the midst of my tayberry. Then my raspberries, these again are covered with wood chip and cardboard and everything. But you see, they were coming out. They were a bit confused. The buds were coming out early. So now we have snow. I think we'll hold them back a bit. So these are the summer bearing and raspberry. Now I have summer bearing and autumn bearing. That's the autumn one over there. Another autumn one here and a summer one there. That's my panogrammy. I didn't get to put it in the polyton. It's too big now. So I just put a fleece over it, an open and praying that it survive under there and it's not too cold. This is the first year you're going to be outside. Last year I had it in a polytunnel, but last year was only a baby. So I'm open, it survive underneath my winter fleece there. Then I have my little Chilean guava. This is well was covered with wood chip. Then I put some extra cardboard over it. The offal that survived. This is my gooseberry. So this is my red gooseberry. It was super sweet. I didn't do a video this year. I don't know what happened. But next year I'll do a video for you of my gooseberry. And if you look amongst the gooseberry, look, there's my red mustard green. I had few red mustard green, and even though we had the frost and we had the snow, these are sturdy little plants. Look, they're not covered, they're outside, they're just in the pots with the gooseberry, covered with snow, and they're not wilting or falling over. They're still perky and nice. So that's my mustard green. Then that's one elephant garlic there. I have a few more allotment. This is the elephant garlic surviving over there. And just some random things in there. And then that's my kiwi. That is still outside. Hopefully it survive. And that is my loquat over there. This one, I'm keeping my fingers really crossed for that one because it's still a young plant. I should have moved it, but I'm chancing it outside in winter to see what will happen. Then next I have some. This is where my strawberries were. The strawberries are normally sturdy and they survive winter, but I had one here where I had some in container and they didn't survive the winter. So I just covered these to be on the safe side because I had a friend who lost her entire strawberry patch last year as well. I don't want the same fate, so I cover mine. This is just an old polytunnel cover that I just rest over here and covered. And everything's still looking well. There's my bay leaf. Bay leaf still surviving. There's some peppermint over there. And some random garlic over here. So everything's still surviving the snow. So the snow have eased a little. But there's still snow coming down. And then next, later today, we should have more snow. So that's my garden. on a snowy December day, and the plants are surviving. I did prepare them. I had all of them covered in wood chip, the majority of them. Just random ones like the thyme and things like that weren't covered. But yeah, they were covered and they're surviving. And then next time I take in the polytunnel, can't really go in there right now. So I go in the next day and show you what's in there. But everything is surviving. And then my evergreen sunshine blue is there. I just have a stick holding up one of those branches so it doesn't break from the heavy snow. But everything is surviving. Everything is looking well. So thanks for viewing. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.